Been up since 5. It's about 5:51, 5:52. I'm going to show y'all the topic today is basically doing the hard things in order to be successful. We're going to talk about how I used to be fucking super lazy about 10 years ago. I was super fucking lazy, but I had to change that in order to get to where I am now. Okay? So that's what we're going to talk about today. Walk with me to the gym. You gotta do the hard things, man. You gotta lean into them. I used to be lazy as fuck. Man, I'm gonna tell you something. 10 years ago, you couldn't have got me to wake up at fucking 5 in the morning to be at the gym by 5:45, 6 o'clock. You know what I mean? You couldn't have got me to. You couldn't have paid me enough money to do that. But now, at this stage of my life, dude, I go to bed at fucking 8:30, 9 o'clock at night, and I wake up at 5. And a lot of people ask me, why you go to bed so early? Because I like to conquer my day early. I like to be done with the hardest shit that I'm gonna do all day, which is come to the gym. This is definitely the hardest thing I do all day. I like to be done with this shit as the sun is rising. The sun is rising right now at 6:54 in the morning. That's just me. You know, when I stopped looking for shortcuts in life, man, when I stopped looking to blame others, when I stopped making excuses for me being, me not having high discipline, that's when I started to see the greatness in life, man. Like, nobody gives a fuck. And this is something that I'm gonna say, this is definitely something I want to say to the younger men in your 20s. I don't care how much strife you're going through. I don't care how much stress you're going through. You might not have a job right now. You might not have a father in your life. You might not have a mother in your life. You might be going through an illness, a sickness, your daughter, you're fighting for custody of your daughter, whatever you're going through. Understand this. The world does not give a fuck about your tears. The world doesn't care about a man's tears at all. And I think a lot of men need to hear this because a lot of Gen Z men are very soft. Gen Z is very soft. That's my biggest demo. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of soft men in that generation. There's a lot of soft men in my generation too. Like, I know they consider me a millennial at 39. I was born in 84, but I don't have anything in common with most people my age at all. I really feel like I'm Gen X, but I'm not. You know what I'm saying? And I think the reason why I act the way I do, and I've always had an old soul, I've always acted 10, 15 years older than I really am, is because I was always around. I have young aunts and uncles. My parents had me at 19, 20. So, I learned from their life experience. I've had my mistakes as well, but I learned more from other people's life experiences more than my own, so, young guys, man, you need to hear this. Even niggas my age, if you fucking 39, 40, you need to hear this. The more you bitch and whine, the further away you're getting from becoming a better man. bitching and whining is not a good thing. And I think a lot of you men have been taught to, and I hear this shit quite a bit because, you know, I got female colleagues who are top tier women, you know. I got old interns of mine that I still keep in contact with who own their own businesses, and they might have been an intern of mine when I worked in music still, and they were like an intern in my publicity firm, and now they're doing quite well. And they talk about how most men, they're really looking for a mother. And then I really look at it, and I look at some of the men in my family, and I'm like, yeah, mothers, listen to me when I tell you this. Don't coddle your sons. I don't care if his father's not around. Don't coddle him. Don't do it. You are doing him the biggest disservice you can do, coddling him, because when he gets out here in the world, he's going to realize the world don't give a fuck about him. And that's going to be the biggest shock to the system that he'll ever go through. I got people in my family right now, younger than me in their 30s, who still make excuses for where they are in life. And their mothers make excuses for where they are as well. I don't know. My mother didn't coddle me. My father didn't coddle me. I'm going to tell you something. You know how you always got that one parent, if you fucked up when you were a kid and you got the disciplinarian and you got the other one where they're kind of soft so you can go over there? I didn't have that. If I fucked up, both my parents was on my ass. So I don't have that, oh, I'll just go to mommy because mommy's going to be softer. You know, mothers naturally are always typical. If you have a great mother, great mothers are generally going to always be behind you. You can do the most egregious shit in the world, and a mother is always going to be behind you. You know what I mean? But understand this, ladies who have sons, do not coddle your sons. Don't pacify him with food. Don't pacify him every time he falls off his bike, you kissing his ass. Like, little boys need to understand that there's going to be times you're going to fall off your bike, even as a grown man, and you're going to get scrapes and scars, and they're going to hurt. Man, I just left the fucking gym, man. My back is on fire. I just hit a hardcore back workout. I hit deadlifts, hit some motherfucking, I did all type of shit, man, hardcore. And I haven't done it at this capacity in a while, so my back is like, whoa. Not like I pulled anything, but you know, damn, I'm a little out of shape. It's gonna be like that in the beginning. When you first start something, my nigga, it's gonna hurt. So mothers, like I said, please quit kissing his fucking scars and shit. Quit babying him. A lot of times when you notice, you see a little boy fall off his bike, he looks around to see if anybody's around, and then if his mother's there and she's like, then he'll be like, oh, all that other shit. But you know what? You know what my dad used to do when I would fall and I would do all that? He'd be like, he'd start laughing at me. And I'd be like, and start laughing. So much so when I grew up and I played football and I would get rocked, I would get up and start laughing. That's life, man. Get up and laugh and keep it moving and get stronger. But understand, young men, we don't give a fuck about your tears, man. At all. I don't care. And quit thinking. Another one is quit thinking just because you're young that you can get away with bullshit early. Quit thinking just because you're 24, you're 25 years old, you can just eat what the fuck you want to eat. Trust me, I did that dumb shit and I gained hella weight. Don't be thinking just because you're 23, you're 24 that you can just drink everything. Don't be thinking you can eat everything. The sooner you get your punk ass in the gym and start eating clean, the better your body will treat you, man, in your 30s. You don't want to party off through your fucking 20s and then wake up and you're 35 years old and you're 50, 60 pounds overweight like I did. That shit wasn't cool. It's a hard thing, you know? So learn these skills early, but look at it like this. Like I said, do the hard things early in the morning. Early. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gives a fuck about your tears at all. When you scrape and you scar yourself, understand you're just creating little natural tattoos. When somebody asks you years later, damn, how did you get that one? Oh man, I got that one, man, when I lost everything. And now look at me, I built myself back up. America loves a comeback story. People love a comeback story. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can relate to the guy that lost it all. You know what I'm saying? Because most people will lose it all and never get it back, but they'll get inspired by your story. A lot of people are inspired by my story. I went broke twice. You know what I mean? And I got it all back times, a lot more. You know what I'm saying? But, like I said, I'm creating a community. We're creating a community on my Discord, circa84.com. So, like I said, it's not just about money with me. We got a fucking channel for music, sports. We got a channel for fitness. But the main focus is definitely to create assets through the stock market, crypto. Crypto just got the SEC just okayed that 11 Bitcoin ETFs will be hitting the stock market. I don't know if they hit it this morning, but they'll be hitting soon. So I'm pretty sure when you check this video out, you can check that out. So we got crypto, we got options trading, we have live trading every morning. I'm on the West Coast. My business partner's on the East Coast. So he's doing live trading from 6:30 West Coast time till about 8:30 West Coast time in the morning. Sometimes he goes later, you know what I mean? So everybody that's supporting anybody that's a member of Circa 84 is getting free training. So, you know what I mean? And what we teach, man, it's going to take you years to get great at. I mean, like, not so much years, but it's going to take months. And it's not going to be one of those things where it's like, oh, I could just throw $100 in and I'm going to make $1,000. This ain't the casino. Like, we don't do sports betting and all that other shit. Like, my shit is all practical, long-term assets. You know what I mean? Real estate, vending machines, ATM machines, crypto. A lot of people think crypto is a scam. Okay. You think that because CNN's been telling you that, but, they said the internet was a scam too in 94. Look where we are now. But, like I said, if you want to join, start a new year off right, man. We're only a couple of days into the new year. I think this is day 11 in the year of our Lord 2024. And it's freezing out here in LA, man. Like, honestly, it feel like the Bay. It feel like Oakland right now. But if you're looking to join, man, New Year 15, New Year 15, you'll get 15% off of your monthly purchase, okay? So join, all right? But beyond that, young fellas, the world don't give a fuck about your tears. Do the hardest things first thing in the morning. Quit squandering your youth thinking that you can just eat and drink what the fuck you want because you're a young man. You're going to make your life a lot harder for yourself in your 30s. Trust me, because I did that dumb shit. I was a dumbass in 23, not working out, eating fucking bullshit, gaining hella weight, drinking everything, thinking like, I'm young. And then you wake up one day, like I said, and you're 35 years old, and you're 40, 50 pounds overweight, and, not a good practice. So start that practice as soon as possible. Another thing, young guys, big young guys, the guys who, you might have had parents who coddled you with food. I can relate to this. Get that shit under control as soon as possible. Because I'm going to tell you this, man, especially for your mothers, quit allowing your son to eat his feelings as a little boy. Because he's going to get fat and he's going to lead to eating his feelings for the rest of his life. I'm a 39-year-old man. I have a friend of mine that's going through a divorce right now. And I started eating my feelings when I was about 6 or 7 years old because my parents had broke up, and the way how my family dealt with it was they just let me eat whatever the fuck I wanted to eat, and I started to get fat. But I was playing basketball and baseball, so I was okay. But when I really got big was like after college. I'm told my homegirl, I said, look, do not let your son eat his feelings because that's going to follow him all the way through his life. So that's another tidbit. But, like, share, comment, subscribe, please. There's a lot of y'all that watch me, man. A lot of y'all. My numbers are growing. I'm happy for it. The movie and the food reviews are helping out a whole lot, but I like to drop game too. So if you're one of the people that came in because of a movie or the food review, and this is the first time you see me talk about something outside of a movie or the food review, and you dug what I was saying, Like, share, comment, subscribe, please. I'd appreciate it.